Okay, y'all. I was trying to, start recording, so this is technically my take two. But anywho, it's Wednesday, November the 8th. So happy hump day to everybody. Um, Today is my auntie's birthday, so happy heavenly birthday to my auntie. I love you and miss you dearly. Um, so I just went down. I'm sorry, y'all. Like I swear, every single time, right when I'm starting to record, my nose starts itching. Look, like when they say when your hand starts itching, like you're supposed to be getting some money, your foot itching, you're supposed to be walking on new land. I don't know what your nose itching means, but look, hopefully it's something good because it always starts itching right when I start recording. But anywho, so like I wanted to come through to record, and so I had recorded a little bit downstairs, but then some of the girls with babies and stuff were coming in a little open area where the little computer is that don't even work, you can't even connect to the internet with or whatever. So like I wanted to talk about it because like I said, it's like as I keep bouncing from hotel to hotel, I'm starting to have these types of issues and stuff. So at this point, like I said, I'm just going to continue to talk about it because this is ridiculous that I'm spending my money. Like I literally legit am spending my money every single day to be at these places that I'm at. And the only one that I was at that I didn't have no complaints was the Hampton Inn. So as far as I'm concerned at this point, that definitely says a lot. And I just put some coconut oil on my face because I had brushed my teeth and I looked like I had toothpaste face, like it was all ashed up and stuff. But yeah, so I'm shining a little bit, but it's okay. I got my ring light on, so that's why it's more apparent. But anyhow, y'all not here to listen to my skincare unless I'm actually going over skincare. So anyhow, yeah. So this morning too, they still didn't have like how are you serving waffles to people and you don't even have a paper plate? A waffle is big, like it covers like the whole circumference of the plate. Like you need a plate to put your food on. Like there's still no sauces, there's still no eggs. I mean, I'm sorry, they had eggs. There was no sausage. There's no milk. There's no plates. Like the whole list from yesterday is they did not get no shipment. So literally these places, I don't know if it's just a choice thing or no, because the other place was Wyndham, but they didn't have a breakfast and stuff like that. So, so I'm going to call Choice because I need to call Choice anyways to complain about, how Jason had my name in his mouth, when, he's dealing with a different tenant situation and then you're still bringing up my name and it was like a month and a half later that I hadn't even been on the property. So I didn't appreciate that. So I need a complaint number because I'm going to literally have a powwow with my attorney today. I have an appointment today. So I need to get my update of what's going on, with my lawsuit and stuff like that. And I'll talk about it. I haven't been talking about it, but I've been very extremely frustrated. So I can talk about that too, because I'm paying just like here every single day. I'm paying my room rent and not receiving the level of expectation that I should be receiving because I'm paying my money every single day. That's why I don't appreciate, how when I finally heard, that Mr. Sam was trying to investigate me and all this stuff, I'm like, look, I didn't ask to be placed in the situation that I'm in. I didn't ask for my folks to pass. I didn't ask, for the recession to happen because, part of like the first time when I was, homeless was that, it took forever for my unemployment to kick in. Even through the pandemic, it took like 7, 8 months for me to finally have access, to my pandemic unemployment because I was trying to move to Hagerstown at the time. I met this really, really nice church lady, and her husband had a duplex and I was trying to move into the little apartment upstairs. And then, downstairs, was like the middle portion in the basement, but I was going to be upstairs. But it took so freaking long for them to, pay out my unemployment at the time. Cause like my rent was still going to be cheap. Cause when I was in Cumberland, my rent was only $5.25. I had a little storage bin in front of my unit. So that's why they charged me the extra $25 a month. Okay, fine. No problem. It was super, super cheap, you know, um, that's right when the pandemic hit. Like I had moved out from my folks' house. And like I said, I need to do a whole Cumberland video because I could talk about that, in that video. But, me and my folks that I used to stay with, we were cool, but she literally allowed her daughter to come in between our friendship. That's why to this day we're not friends no more. And then same like with the crazy lady. The first one that I met was the black one. This one I was just referring to was the white one. So I moved in with the black lady first, and that is a whole story time within itself. Okay, so she was getting on my nerves, and wasn't being as friendly as I thought that she would have been based upon how she presented herself. So then the white lady was cool enough to let me move in with her. But then, like I said, when I moved in with her one time, the situation was one way. When I moved in with her the next time, the situation was a different way. And again, Traci only has control over the things that Traci has control over. I can't, control the universe and how things play out and how things are dictated and all that stuff. I don't have that power. I wish I did. Whew, there should be some folks. Whew, there should be a lot of folks. There should be a lot of folks grateful that Traci don't really have no really true supernatural superpowers. I'm just saying. Whew. Anyhow, so it was very disappointing, to go down there because the lady had asked, do they have milk? She's like, where's the milk? I was like, unfortunately, sweetie, they don't have the milk because, she has a baby. She was trying to give the baby some milk. Yeah, well, they didn't have that. Even from yesterday, they didn't have that. And it's like this rate was cheaper obviously than the Hampton, but like I said, I feel more comfortable, like that room that they had me in, because as a matter of fact, like once I get my money up or get back to work or whatever, I'm going back to that same hotel. Like I like that room. It was a nice bit, like this room is tight. It's tight. That room was spacious. Like I could do Gone with the Wind, Fabulous, like Kenya, all up and through that room. It still got space. Okay, that's how spacious it was. Because it was a handicapped bathroom. You have to have space to accommodate like a wheelchair and stuff. It was huge. The bathroom was huge. The room was a very nice size. I like the big mirror and stuff like that. It had just like the little small little closet area, but I don't have all that extra stuff with me like I did at the Belmont or at the last place that I was at, that I would even have to worry about, the accommodations for my actual closet space, but once I get my money together the way that I need, and now that I've been bouncing around to different hotels, that's why I said I wanted to kind of try some different hotels. So the only one that I hadn't officially stayed at before was, the Super 8 and the Days Inn, because they just, reopened and stuff like that. So I stayed, for that that first week, and then I left and went. I made the mistake of going to the roadway, and I should not have did that. I should not have did that. But I was trying to save some money. I have to be mindful for all of my spending. Like every single penny counts. Like, and I'm just being honest. Like I need to hurry up and get my EBT back, because there have been some nights, even like last night, I don't have dinner. So it helps when I come to a hotel like this that's supposed to have a breakfast. If I don't have dinner the night before, I could just go down the next morning and eat my fill, for breakfast. And then I take, some extras to my room. So later on, I can have something to eat later on. So that was the whole point of, looking for hotels that have breakfast. So I ended up at the Hampton because that night, no refrigerator, no microwave, no fitness center, no real breakfast. The Super 8 slash, Days Inn was trying to charge me at least $92 for the night. And I'm like, no. I told my former coworker, I was like, hell no. Like mama would say, I said, I'm going up here to pack up my shit. That's exactly what I told her. The security guard was standing right there. Okay. So I was trying to write the letter because I was still trying to talk to the owner before I found out that he was talking slick, slick stuff, about me behind my back and all this stuff. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. Then I wasted 2 hours writing out this letter when I could have just still, like I said, been packing up my stuff. So literally since I left, it's other people too, long-termers that have also left. So like I said, my prayers slowly but surely are still continuing to be answered, because I pray for, just like I said, I pray for spiritual justice, legal justice, all the justice that there is. I pray on it. I pray that these people don't earn no more money on this property, flim-flamming people, the homeless people, the people that are actually staying there, the people that have actually been there 30 plus days. You have some people that actually got there right when it opened. You're flim-flamming your regular steady income. Fine. You don't want to be fair. You don't want to offer the price match no more because the black lady got sick of y'all bullshit. So she had enough sense to leave. And then now because she gone, now you trying to be extra and upcharge and all that stuff. No, it's not fair. I'm sorry. I will always stand up for myself. I will always, speak on what's right and what's wrong. I'm sorry, that's not right. Now, if you did that for the new people coming in, okay, fine, no problem. But the people that have been there riding with you literally since almost day one and have been there for over a month, then you should work with those people. That's how you got them there in the first place. And then you're gonna take that benefit away? That's not cool. I'm sorry. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm sorry, that's just not fair. It's not fair. And then when I'm trying to ask, for some type of help, I already had the church help me. So that was help already. But then obviously until I can get back to work, I still needed some help. He didn't want to do that. Okay, fine, whatever. But don't sit up there and talk shit about me behind my back. I followed the rules. I did not smoke in my room. The smoke that was in my room was from the two black folks that were right beside me in the room right beside me. Because y'all see, I put their room number, everything. Look, I am the worst one to play with. Traci stands up for herself. Traci has this mouth that is one of my superpowers. Okay. Yeah. So don't mess with me because I will put all this shit on YouTube. Sorry, y'all. I'm thirsty. Just finished off my juice. But anyways, so they did bring out the apple juice today. So she must have been out. So she had some apple juice today because they always had apple and orange juice. They only had the orange juice out yesterday, but this morning they did have the apple and the orange juice. But all the other stuff on the laundry list of things that I said that they did not have yesterday, they still didn't have today. So they still didn't have paper plates. They still didn't have milk. They still didn't have any sausage. They still didn't have any of the breads that they know. That whole little thing is always full of stuff. Nothing. Brent, I don't know where you are. You were awesome. Thank you for your customer service skills and how you accommodate your customers, because you checked me in the last time that I was here. So Miss Cheryl had mentioned, that obviously you're not here anymore. And it literally was just a week ago, y'all. It literally was just a week ago. A week ago. I missed him by a week. I'm like, OMG. I don't know where you are, honey. I don't know where you are, but God bless you and thank you for your customer service. Like, you are awesome, and like, cause we had a whole little conversation about the pool and stuff because of the weather and whatnot, cause he was like, if I could open the pool, I'd open the pool for you and la 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 la. Like, he was really nice. He was really nice. And you always remember the good, like, even like with Miss Cheryl. Miss Cheryl is cool. I tip Miss Cheryl and stuff. Miss Cheryl is a really sweet lady. My mama always said that you have to take care of your service people because your service people are the ones that are taking care of you. Okay. And I live by that motto, and um bouncing around is it's already kind of frustrating within itself enough, but at the same time I'm glad that it happened because I literally left that place, paid less than $92, had a nicer room. I had a 3-star room with a pool with a full breakfast. Honey, they had whipped cream for the waffles. What? Whipped cream. They had chocolate chips, they had the brown sugar. Look, anything that you want to put on your waffle, they had it there, and then like I said, the place, it wasn't brand new like how the other place was. Fine, but it still was. I was more comfortable. Like, it was so quiet, y'all. I had somebody right. They put me in the corner, right? They put me in the corner. I was in the corner on the 4th floor. They put me in the corner. There was somebody right beside me. I didn't hear nobody's TV. I didn't hear nobody talking on the telephone. I couldn't hear people when they walked in front of my door. I didn't hear nobody's door slamming. Like, I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I didn't even know that there was people right beside me. They were there that first night. So they were there. When did I check in? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Yeah. So they were there Saturday and then they had left Sunday morning. So then I was back to being in the corner by myself. Like, it was so extremely quiet. Like, I slept so good. Like, that first night. And then I kind of like the fact that the bed is low too. Like, that bed was super, super comfortable. Like I said, that mattress is probably not even brand new. Like, the one at the other spot, which is, they're not brand new now because like they've been open for like 3 months, but still, I'm just saying they're relatively new, close to being brand new. They're slightly used now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this bed was way more comfortable. It just was. It was way more comfortable. I slept good. Like, even like last night, like, in between me trying to do the survey, because that's why I keep saying, when them keep sending me the surveys, because the more surveys you send, all of them will have that big old goose egg. We do the double goose egg, like we do it, yeah, all the goose eggs, like, yeah, keep on sending them to me. So yeah, this place opens. Their breakfast opens at 6:30, so they open from 6:30 to 9:30. But I'm calling choice. Like I said, I'm gonna have me two complaints. Um, I haven't really packed up my stuff because I really don't have to unpack. Like, I really don't have to pack up too much like last time, because I had opened everything. Like this time, once I saw like this furniture is all jacked up, there's roaches in the bathroom. This I'm not even gonna bother filming that because it's worse than the one at the Belmont. It's nasty. There was a dude out in the bushes looking, because as soon as I went to the thing, he moved to the side thinking that I can't see him through the bushes. And I started to record it, but you couldn't see him in the bushes. Like, I could see him when I was looking out the window. I couldn't see him like through my camera when I was trying to record it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, you see me. Yeah, you see me, and I see you trying to look into people's rooms and stuff. But you can't see nothing from this vantage point, because here's the window right here, and my bed, you see, is right here. So, and I don't keep my curtains open when I'm in the bed. Like, I just open the curtains during the daytime to get some sunlight in here, and then that's pretty much it. Like, I don't want no peeping toms or nobody looking at me when I'm asleep, even though I'm not doing anything. Like, I need my privacy. So I don't need no perverts trying to look at me when I'm just, like, right now, I'm not doing nothing. I'm sitting here recording me a video. Like, I literally came back upstairs just to record this video, and then I wanted to upload, before I actually have to leave and go to my appointment and stuff this afternoon. So yeah, and then I haven't figured out which hotel I'm going to next. I don't even know where I put my other phone, but anywho, I got to figure that out. And then yeah, that was pretty much it. So she had just said, they ran off the best general manager that they've had, and I'm sure that's probably true. I'm sure it's probably true. Just like at the other place, they ran off the black lady. Like I said, I stayed in my room, but I would leave my room to go run errands or to go get ice and stuff. Like, I like my cold drinks, so frequently I would go to the ice machine, to get ice and stuff like that. Like, I was seeing the lady on the third floor helping out housekeeping. Like, I would see her at the front desk. Even like that day when I had talked to her when the church came and stuff, she was already at the front desk, working the front desk. I don't even think the dude knows how to run the front desk. But then here you're causing all these problems. And then, people have a problem with my mouth. Okay, but if you don't provoke me, if you don't push my buttons, if you're not poking the white bear, then I don't have no reason to bother you, be in your face, say nothing to you. Like, I don't want you, I don't want to be in your face any more than what I want you in my face. How about, let's put it like that? Okay, if I don't have to be bothered with you, I don't want to be bothered with you. I come, I pay my room rent. I go to my room, I watch my TV, I sleep. This whole ordeal has been extremely taxing on me. Like, I still am not at the point where I'm ready to go back to work. I'm just not, because I'm still bombarded with bullshit. And it's hard to focus on the things that I know that I need to do for myself when I'm constantly dealing with crap like this. Like, that man didn't have to carry me. Like, like my mama would say, that man whole cold cock carried me, yo. Seriously. That's what he did, because he didn't like what I had to say. The man is a butthole. Actually, at this point, both of y'all are. Okay? So, yeah, and you have a problem with my mouth. We live in a democracy, honey. We're not in India. We live in the United States of America, and it is a democracy, and I have freedom of speech to say whatever I want. And then I told you to your face that I have a platform where I could get the word out to people to not spend their money at this place. The crazy Koreans, I'm trying to encourage people, don't spend your money there. You're going to get mistreated just like at this new place. But two different cultures, two different properties, two different, flags and everything. One is a choice property, the other one is a Wyndham property. And, if you're dealing with an asshole that does not know how to run a hotel and don't care about the customers that are paying their bills, Maybe it's time for Traci to have a hotel. Maybe it's time for me to create a nonprofit just for the homeless. So people like me and my neighbor across the hall and the young lady that I met at the Hampton the other day, and other people too that I have met before at the Belmont and since the Belmont. Like everybody that I come in contact with, like, and I had met another lady too. She's here with her husband and stuff like that. Like I like my friend too. We both were staying at the same hotel. That was the Days Inn too, but that was closer to DC or whatever, and that was a couple of years ago. But people find themselves in all types of situations, when it comes to housing and stuff like that. But somebody like me that doesn't have kids, and I'm not a convicted felon that just got out of jail, and I'm not a crackhead / alcoholic, and because I still have my Allegheny County ID. As soon as I could change that, I'm gonna update my ID, because there's no point in me still having a Cumberland ID when I haven't been in Cumberland in 2 years now. Thank the Lord Jesus. Thank you that I have not been in Cumberland for the last 2 years. I've been dealing with this shit. But I mean, I'm cool with staying in the hotel. Like I said, I don't have a problem. It's just me, myself, and I. Okay? And at the Hampton, I know that I would be the most comfortable is that people weren't smoking weed in the rooms when they lie and say it's a non-smoking property. And then I go downstairs to go pay my room rent. I'm powwowing it with, my former coworker. And then I come back up to my room. I gotta leave my door open just to air out my room because the ninjas next door were smoking so much that now my whole room is engulfed with weed smoke. Like, come on now. Like, it wasn't in the hood, and it was super quiet, and it was super comfortable. And the girls at the front desk were really, really sweet, very accommodating. Yeah, I could see myself staying at that place. Like, I would do Priceline as much as I could because I think their regular rate is at least like $100. But I see why. Like, it's worth it. Like, they say you get what you pay for. In this sense, I can see, yes, you get what you pay for, because it's a better property, it's better maintained, it's not in the hood, so you don't have to deal with the hood activities and all of that stuff. So, like I said, I'm continuing to pray on my situation, and I'm like, Lord, can you please, just provide for my needs right now, because, even forking out the $70 a day, for my room rent was a lot. That's like, I think at least like $2,100 a month. And I had already been there like 32 days. So that's a lot to have to spend for a hotel room. No Priceline discounts or anything like that because I was paying through the front desk, because it shouldn't have took 30 days just for me to, oh, my phone is on there. It shouldn't have took 30 days just for me to be able to accumulate enough points, for one free night. I'm sorry, y'all. My mouth is so dry. And I don't think I have any more waters in here. Let me see. Oh, yes, I do. I have two. Okay, good. Because I'm so thirsty. Ugh. That's just my clothes, y'all. I was trying to figure out what I was going to put on for the day. So my room isn't junked up. That's just my little clothes that I might put on today. Okay, so I'm parched. So, anywho, like I said, like, you know what? What time is it? Because I need to find my other phone. Because I might as well take a nap before I leave and do what I got to do today. Turn this light off. I don't know what to do with my other phone. Did I leave it in the bathroom? Because I do that sometimes. Nope. Oh, it must be in the bag that I had that I took downstairs. Let me see. Yep, that's where it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, it's like I'm disturbed, y'all. I'm disturbed because like I don't feel like I have been receiving the customer service that I should be receiving, based upon the fact that I'm back to having to spend my money. So I mean, but it is what it is. And so there was like two customers when I was down there that was asking, about how they do the reviews and stuff, because they were going to complain too about the breakfast. Like that's part of the reason. Like when I did the express deal, I didn't know that they were going to choose this one, but once they did, and I noticed, I was like, oh, okay, cool, because like I'm cool with that property. Like they're not maintaining this property. Like since me and my folks used to stay here, you could tell that they did try to renovate a little bit, but all the furniture, everything in here is old. Like it's old. Like that's why I like the other spot. It was new because it was renovated and stuff. But a long termer needs a microwave and a refrigerator, and it shouldn't have took over 30 days. So obviously they were liars. They were liars too, because it shouldn't have took over 32 days for the microwaves and refrigerators to come in, and they literally were putting the cabinets together the weekend that I left. Like, and then you bring a rusted microwave and refrigerator to my room. Like, I'm not heating up my food. Across the street, the rust was worse. It was a whole, y'all saw it. I put it on my YouTube already. It was a whole big old rust spot in there. And then if you have to be mindful of the non-stick coating for the cookware, and if it starts to rub off and it might come off in your food and stuff like that. So then what could possibly happen to your food, if you microwave your food in that nasty old rusted microwave? Like, man, like whatever, like, like, so yeah, that was too much. And yeah, like I said, once I get my money together, I'm going back to the Hampton, because that's where I know that I would be, the most comfortable or whatever. So So that's pretty much it. So again, as long as they're not gonna provide the full breakfast like they always have and stuff like that, then I'm gonna encourage people not to come here. Like I don't have any problem with them business wise, like I do the other two properties. But right is right, wrong is wrong. Everybody knows, because like all the people that had been down there, it was a white couple, and then the couple came in with the baby, and then the other girls had already left that had the two babies. But then there was a gentleman in there when I had mentioned that I had the baby roaches in my room, and he's like, mm-hmm. So obviously he had, I don't even know what floor he's on, but obviously he had roaches in his room too, and that's too much. Like, you know, honestly, I don't even know how they still got their flag, because, this room is not as nice as the room that me and my folks had stayed in the last time when I was here. So yeah, I asked to be on the second floor. The rooms weren't ready yet. That's how I got put on the third floor. But then that's how I had met too my neighbor and whatnot. So she did send me the email. I just was asleep. Like I had opened it. I didn't get a chance to really look at the stuff, because it was a PDF file and stuff, and there was a lot of stuff on there that I need to go through. But yeah, so I mean, look, like I'm not a secret shopper. I'm really not. But at the same time, like I said, when I don't receive the level of customer service that I'm expecting based upon the money that I'm spending, then, well, maybe in that sense, it will make me a secret shopper, because this is ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. And like, this is what YouTube is for. It's not just for the funny haha videos and the kitty videos and the Karen videos, which some of them Karen videos are really funny. Like, and then that guy, that I don't even know his name, but I think I subscribed to his channel when he's like, he talks about his stomach bubbling, look at the stuff. Oh my God. Like, it was a video. It was supposed to be a Thanksgiving dinner. I guess it was supposed to be a redneck Thanksgiving dinner or something like that. Like, the lady took ham out of a can and put pineapple on it, and then they brought hot dogs. The hot dogs didn't even look cooked, yo. Like, that shit was so nasty. And then he's like, oh, just looking at that is making my stomach bubbly. And then he's like, at the end, oh my God, that shit is so funny. It is so funny. I don't know your name, but you are funny. I like your comedy. It's funny. Anywho, y'all. So I'm like at 30 minutes. So let me go ahead and review this video. And sometimes I listen to it when I'm dozing off and stuff like that. Because I mean, yeah, that's just what I do. Like, I'm looking forward to getting to the point where I can start editing my videos and adding stuff. Yeah, I am. I'm excited. I'm excited. So, like I said, maybe I need to put that in the universe. Maybe it's time for Traci to have a hotel, to run it the right way, and but maybe not just a regular hotel, like literally just a hotel for the homeless. Like, yeah, maybe that's supposed to be my, part of my path and my destiny and stuff, to help, the people just like me or whatever. Because like this is just ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous. If you're gonna offer a breakfast, then offer a breakfast. If you're not, then don't. But then, it's like, maybe we could have it like a soup kitchen type thing, that maybe, they don't off like you offer the one meal a day. It could be breakfast, it could be lunch, it could be dinner. I don't know. I think I would kind of like dinner better, you know. Yeah, because you have some people that don't even eat breakfast. So I think dinner would probably be a better option, you know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna pray on it. I'm gonna pray on it. So if it's meant to be, then it will. So anyway, so I'm right at 30 minutes, y'all. So let me go ahead and get off of here so I can go ahead and take me a quick nap and everything before I have to get up and get dressed and stuff like that. But I hope y'all have a good hump day. You know, hopefully everybody has, a blessed day, and be safe, y'all. I'll be back. Like, I'll probably try to do a video later on to let y'all know because like there's a hotel that's in this area that it's like reasonably priced, like the roadway, like the nasty roadway that was across from where I just was. Like it's like about $48, $49, which is more, economical for me right now since I have to account for every single penny. But I know that place is not as nice as this place, and then they don't even offer a breakfast. But I mean, hell, this place don't offer a breakfast no more either. So, you know, I just need my microwave and my refrigerator because, I'm cool with eating my cereal, and I normally have sandwiches like as you can see in my cooler, like I had hot dogs, I had my lunch meat, and I had bread, I had peanut butter and stuff, but I don't have all that stuff with me now, because I'm not in that same space or whatever. But I mean, I make do the best that I can, and I definitely got to get my application in for my SNAP and stuff because I need that benefit back now and stuff. But anywho, y'all have a good day. I'll be back later to inform you of whatever I need to inform you at that time. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day. Traci out.